What happens when a covert narcissist realizes you are onto their game? We're going to talk about that in this video. Hey, I'm Dr. Melissa. I'm a trauma expert and top doctor, and in this video and on this channel, I help you identify the narcissists in your life, identify the impact that they have on your life, and help you turn that trauma and that chaos into gold, becoming stronger and more powerful than you ever were before. If this sounds like exactly what you need, click subscribe, click that notification bell so that you don't miss a video. So what does a covert narcissist do when they realize you're onto their game? For a covert narcissist, there is no game. They are not consciously aware that they are using tactics and techniques to try to manipulate you. They are not consciously aware that their behavior hurts you. The covert narcissist truly believes that the way that they see the world, the way they see you, the way they see themselves is real. They are their persona, their false self. It's their identity. They feel they are nothing without it. And from the lens of that persona, they believe they are the hero in every story. They believe they are the victim who's been treated poorly by parents, exes, bosses, and friends. They believe they are a good person and a great partner. You said they are lying, therefore you are mean through the lens of the persona. You are attractive, therefore you might cheat. You confronted them about a behavior when in their mind, it's you who did something wrong. They believe the world is a scary place. They believe they must protect themselves from unseen attacks. They believe looking out for themselves is just the way it is. So how did they get to be this way? The covert narcissist's childhood trauma resulted in so much internal shame and loss of self, loss of identity, that they took on this persona. They created this false self, an idealized version of themselves. This disordered way of thinking and being is self-protective. It's a defense mechanism. They created this made-up version of reality with their idealized self in the starring role, and they have lived it as if it were real for decades. The flying monkeys believe this false narrative because the covert narcissist believes it. The flying monkeys believe the covert narcissist is their persona. You believed it too. Whether the covert narcissist is your parent, your significant other, your coworker, your friend, they showed you who they wanted to be. The covert narcissist's family, friends, coworkers, community members all backed this false narrative, this fictitious story unknowingly. They believed the story to be true. You saw the narcissist as someone with common interests, someone humble and self-deprecating, someone who was friendly, charming, lovable, someone with really profound inner strength, having suffered so many challenges and setbacks, and maybe as someone who just can't get a break. That's who they showed you. That's who you believed was real. None of it was real. With a covert narcissist, it takes decades to see the truth. Now, 10, 20, 30, 40 years later, you realize none of it is real. Their mask has slipped. At first, you don't realize that's what it is. You don't realize that it was a mask. You try to work through your relationship challenges as you would in any other healthy relationship. It's not a healthy relationship. When you reveal the truth to them, even innocently, they lash out at you in great hurt and great anger. They believe you are challenging their character. You're challenging who they are as a person. And subconsciously, they are so afraid that it is true. The greater you challenge, the more fiercely they defend this persona, their false self. It's like their very survival is being threatened. You have now become the enemy, a threat that they wish to neutralize at any cost. That sense of betrayal and pain is very real to them. It was never a game. Often, that is the catalyst for ending the relationship. You feel betrayed. The covert narcissist feels betrayed. There's no going back. And in some instances, people choose to stay together. That's when you start seeing intentional behaviors on the part of the covert narcissist. Intentional attempts to devalue you or to sabotage, to dismiss or belittle you in front of other people, to do things that they know hurts you. They're no longer trying to preserve the image to you that they are a good person. You have become and remain in the place of their enemy. And they may choose to stay because they have too much fear or it costs them too much to go. But they may consciously try to make your life as miserable as possible at that point. And you get to choose what you allow and what you tolerate in the relationship. If this video resonates, if you have experienced this yourself, type "it was never a game" in the comments. Then like it, share it with someone who needs this message. Share it with someone who you want to understand what you're going through. And if you know that you are ready to move along that journey from narcissist victim to anti-fragile narcissist survivor, I invite you to download my free guide at narclesslife.com. I'm Dr. Melissa, and I'll see you in the next video.